Hey everyone, it's Father Michael here, and it's just another Manic Monday, isn't it? I'm going to tell you a story about when I was young. So there was one day that my mom went to the store and bought some groceries, and she got us some Oreos, which was pretty exciting because I love Oreos. And when she came home, we all unpacked the groceries and then got to do our own thing for a little bit. But then I got to the Oreos and I ate quite a few of them. And then a little bit later, my mom goes to the cabinet and she looks at the Oreos and looks at all of us and says, "Hey, who ate all the Oreos?" And we're all kind of like, "Wasn't me." And I'm also saying it wasn't me, but I was given away by a thin line of Oreo cookie around my lips. And so my sisters still love to tell that story to this day. But I was caught red-handed or Oreo-mouthed, as it were. So we also have an instance of somebody today in our gospel being caught. It's the woman who's caught in adultery, and the Pharisees bring her before Jesus. Not so much because they know what the penalty would be for her, but it's really to test Jesus to see what he does. And, we focus a lot on the Pharisees in this story and their own sin, but I think that sometimes we don't always look at the woman as much and what is going on with her. So she was really caught. She was caught in something that was wrong, and that was not a good thing. But it was kind of a grace for her to be caught. And I'll explain that. To be caught because, that allows, in that moment, it allows her to be brought before the Lord, to be brought into a place where she could be admonished for her sin and that she could start going the right direction, the right way with it, because she was shown mercy that allowed her then to go into a different direction. Because Jesus says at the end that he doesn't condemn her, but also to go forth and sin no more. I think at this time for all of us, we're kind of faced right now with being caught really with our own struggles in life. We see ourselves with a little bit of a clearer lens when if we're at home or we can't do as much. There's not as much that can fill up our time, not as much that we can do to distract ourselves. And so we're kind of faced with that really stark image of ourselves. So whether that's our own boredom or maybe some of our own sin or the things that we do to kind of escape some of the feelings that we have on the inside, those things that we're not very proud of, but now we're kind of caught and stuck with them. We're presented with those. So I think that there's a grace in that as well. Even though we might be shown that stuff and that might be on display for ourselves to see in a really stark way, it allows us this opportunity right now to bring that before the Lord, to ask the Lord to help us to look at our sins, our problems, whatever it might be, with a little bit of a clearer lens, help us then to address whatever it is in our lives that we're not proud of and work through it with him. We have this awesome opportunity to really work through things with the Lord during this time where we have a lot of time on our hands. So we ask the Lord today to bring before our own eyes those things that aren't pleasing to him, those things that might need to change for us to become closer to him. We ask him for his help to change those things, and always for his mercy, as he showed mercy to the woman caught in adultery today, that he might bring us ever closer to his most precious heart. God bless you, my friends, and have a great day.